Hey folks, welcome to another day trading, swing trading market wrap for July 2nd, 2007. Alright, well, quite an interesting day we had today. We thought today would be a slow day based on the fact that this is a holiday week and July 4th is Wednesday and today is Monday. So in general, you have light volume in the market, and in general, day trading can get slow as well. You know, just because a lot of the traders go on break early. A lot of them took off Saturday, Sunday, and now they're taking off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And just as we talked about in the last few reports that we put out, you're going to also have traders taking Wednesday off, or Tuesday early, really, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and then everyone's pretty much back Monday and Tuesday. So again, we expected light volume. We got light volume in the market, but contrary to everything else, we actually had some good day trades today. It was a solid day trading day. We actually banked over $1,000, which is a phenomenal day. Listen, any way you cut it, if you can go into the market every day and pull out $1,000, you are golden. And that's what we're doing here and what we did today. So let's talk about the NASDAQ chart here. You guys are looking at the NASDAQ chart. We're going to do our normal thing of events, meaning we'll talk the market and then we'll go right into our day trading. Alright, well, you see, we basically gapped up today and we just continued to gently trend up the whole day. You know, we had small pullbacks along the way, but let's be honest, if you guys have been paying attention, which I know a lot of you guys are avid followers of our videos, we talked about how going into this holiday week we were going to be up. I mean, it's so rare you get a move down in a market on a holiday week when there's light volume and people are going away. And again, we mentioned this in the last videos. It's mainly because what you have in this situation, folks, is they don't want the market to drop huge going into a holiday weekend, or a holiday, put it that way, meaning July 4th, because it puts everyone in a bad mood. And they need the consumers to spend, guys, and everyone needs to understand that that's what this economy runs on. America does not produce anything anymore. We're a service industry, and we spend. We spend. And that's why, eventually, in the long run, debt is going to be the main downfall, unfortunately, of the United States. And we're going to go through some major issues, I fear, based on our overall debt. You know, we borrowed so much money from other countries, you're just never going to be able to repay it. We have overwhelming issues such as health care and Social Security, which we haven't even started to deal with, and we have all this debt. So we can't borrow for that, because eventually other countries are just going to cut us off. Let's be honest, guys. When you keep on lending money to your children, and, you know, just eventually there's got to be a point where you cut it off and say, listen, guys, you guys are on your own. Work out your own problems. You're big people now. Go for it. So that's what's going to happen here. But that's, again, looking long term. In any case, going back to the markets, what we see is generally a move up in the markets today, which we expected. And you see the NASDAQ chart here. Let's look at the daily. And you can see we banged on this 50 moving average quite a few times now. Alright, and this is going to be what I'm going to look for as a big breakdown. I do expect following this next week, or this current week we're in, and we mean starting July 9th, things could get a little interesting here. Alright, we have a lot of issues in this economy between subprime, the dollar's collapsing against many of the currencies. It hit its lowest point against the pound today in 26 years. Alright, so we have some dollar issues. At least the yields pulled back today to 4.99, but expect those to move back up, because as the dollar weakens, that causes inflation to tick up also, because all foreign goods are going to cost more. So it's a big conundrum here, guys, and I need you guys to all be right on this, that this could happen, and we are setting up for some events, I fear, in the next month that could cause the market to drop drastically. So let's talk a little bit about day trades. All right, we talked a little bit about the market. We expect this week to be very slow, which it's turning out to be. Volume was very light today, which helps them push the market up. We do see the market just trending flat to up the rest of the week, meaning Tuesday, which, by the way, guys, we close at 1 o'clock tomorrow, so everyone be aware of that. But Tuesday, light volume. Thursday, Friday, light volume. We might get an uptick Friday morning on various economic reports. But again, overall, this week's going to be very light and non-existent. So don't expect a ton of videos this week, guys. It's going to be a light week. Let's enjoy the holiday on the 4th. I hope it's a beautiful day for everyone. And I hope everyone is healthy and has a good time. Alright, so let's talk about day trades. Again, I talked about we had a great day trading. I'm going to show the P&L here, and I want everyone to take a look at it. Alright, you can see we had a fair amount of trades. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different trades, guys. Alright, we were in the IOC, which, by the way, I didn't report this, but we picked up 300 shares on Friday. Now, this was based off, we're going to go look at a chart. Alright, just look at the P&L here. We closed out $1,389.71. A phenomenal day, alright, guys? Any way you cut it, that's a great day. Our open P&L, we're holding a little FSLR. It's just so extended here. I didn't want to over leverage myself on the short side here, but we are holding a little bit short. 217 shares. I did have 300. I sold a little bit though, and we're gonna hold that into tomorrow just to see if we can get a downtick and make $100 or $200 out of it. All right. So that's what we're doing there. Okay, folks. Let's go back to the charts and let's go back to the day trades. The IOC. All right. Look at this chart here. This is the daily chart of this IOC, and this is a key one to note. All right. What we have here is a move down here last week, and look at this drastic drop from $44 down to $17, $18. Now, this was a calculated risk on my part. There's nothing that says this stock could not drop another $5. But what I did here is we're going into a weekend, so panic sellers will have a weekend to kind of realize, well, hey, let's not freak out. There's no real news here, guys. We're selling this off, or it's getting punished on really nothing. In addition, usually over the weekend, you're going to have a company come out and kind of defend their stock. If a stock falls this much on no real news, the company's going to come out and say, what's going on here? This should not be happening. And that's also going to give the stock a boost. So that was the calculated risk that I took. And again, what you need to know is, unless this company was going bankrupt, you're going to get a bounce out of it. And no stock falls this much without a nice solid bounce. So what did we do? Picked up 300 shares going into the close on Friday. Guess what? Friday afternoon after the bell, the company, just like I thought, came out and defended their product, their company. We got to move up there. Then Sunday night, they had some great news. They extended their credit with Merrill Lynch. A bunch of great news came out Friday, and look what the stock did today, up $5, all right? Now, we bought an average price on Friday at $19.45, and we sold today, our first sell was $21.75. So we made a nice chunk there. We did go in it again intraday, because, look, it did have moves. All right, we went in for another move up here and played it a couple times because as long as it's got movement in it, you can day trade it. And those of you that I strongly encourage everyone joining the day trading chat room, this is what we talk about. We talk about different plays, and I'm not going to go into these plays because you really have to join the chat room to find them out because it's not fair giving them out. But we talk about ways to analyze certain things and get into the market here and go with it. All right. So that's the key here, and we played that for a total of almost $1,000, $9.99 if you look at the P&L. On this YouTube video, or if you guys can't see the P&L, meaning the profit loss, what you guys can do is look at it on the on InTheMoneyStocks.com under trading videos. All right, it's listed there. Go check it out. You guys can all see the profit in every stock that was traded today. All right, guys, listen. There's a bunch of stocks we traded today. We just banked a little here, a little there. We played RIM, a nice play on RIM for $174. We played the FSLR earlier in the day for $100. What else did we play? RTSX, we scalped just an $85 position, and we lost $50 on Schwab. Overall, guys, it was a solid day trading day. We made $1,389 in closed P&L. That's a phenomenal day. I'll take that any day. You want to give that to me, I'll take it, and I think everyone would. And the other thing, guys, I really want to stress, those of you guys that are thinking about joining the day trading chat room, you should give it a shot. We're one of the cheapest out there because we're just doing, we like to build our base here. And also what we were trying to do here is just show people. We teach in the chat room. We go over level 2. We go over resistance supports, reading charts. It's a phenomenal asset even just to learn. Even if you sit there and do nothing, just to learn how to read the markets and how to read the intraday channels, all right? And remember, intraday channels, you can just expand them to the day channels and look at the monthly chart or the weekly, and it works the same way. There's nothing unique here aside from maybe level 2 when you read it on a smaller time frame. Alright, folks, have a wonderful day. We'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully, to have another video as long as there's enough action in the market. Again, markets close at 1, and we'll talk to you soon.